Now you've got to make the adjustment. How do the Warriors do that, slowing down the Raptors in transition?
Well, it starts with communication. As soon as the shot goes up, everyone has to sprint back. And I'm sure Steve Kerr made a huge emphasis on everyone getting back. Even in those clips, you saw guys kind of trotting back in transition. At this particular junction of the season, during the course of the finals, you have to sprint and communicate. I have ball, and everybody else fan out. These are the things you work on during the course of practice. And we know that Golden State had a lot of time to practice, but even in that time of practicing, you have to pay attention to detail, locate shooters, and stop the ball is an important issue.
If that's like the macro for the Warriors, what they need to do as a team, I want you to kind of zero in on one person on the Warriors that you think needs to be a defensive star tonight.
Well, I think it's Draymond Green because he's been that star for them all season long. And he looks forward to the challenge of matching up against a kid who had a fantastic game in Siakam the last time they played. I felt like Draymond didn't necessarily respect him the way that I've seen him respect others. And I think you'll see a different Draymond tonight as compared to the last game out.
Siakam, a big part of the Raptors' 1-0 series lead. The easy answer to this question is, how do the Raptors go to Oakland up 2-0? It's win, but how do they get the win?
Well, I thought they showed great patience in their offense during the course of the first quarter. When you have a team that's never been in the finals, a lot of times what happens is you start the process of pressing. You look for quick opportunities, but it was what they were doing as far as getting to certain spots on the floor, creating shots for one another. That's what you have to do during this course of the season. It's not about one specific individuals, but it was multiple guys having multiple efforts as far as what they were able to do, as far as contributing to getting off to such a great start.
You already told us that defensively the Warriors have to kind of control that transition scoring by the Raptors, but offensively we never really saw like that peak run by the Warriors that we typically get. What do they need to change on the offensive side?
I think it's about doing what you've done all season, and that's making an easy play. I thought sometimes they tried to make up plays because of a missed shot or a turnover. They tried to get it all back in one play. And in this game of basketball, you can't do that. You have to stick to the script. That means hit the open guy. Don't try to create a situation where you're taking an ill-advised shot at different times or so early in the shot clock. Work the ball around the perimeter and attack at certain opportunities. Toronto is very good on the wings defensively, and you can't just do it by one or two passes. You have to go ahead and milk some of that clock. Now you get down to 10 seconds. Now you go ahead and be effective.
Make a prediction.
No.
Yes.
Okay. I said I had Golden State in 6. So for them to lose game 1 is part of the process. But I think because of their veteran leadership, because this is their 5th straight finals, they will figure out the right way to go ahead and counter what Toronto is doing.